Welcome, my wonderful people. I am your sister and your friend Anne. In today's teaching, I will be talking on why a woman in marriage will decide to close her legs. Yes, this is common in many marriages today or in marriage. So many women, because of one thing or the other, has decided to close their legs against their husbands, which is not supposed to be so. The Bible says something, about it. As a Christian, how a woman should willingly give herself to her own husband. We are going to find out reasons why a woman who is in marriage will decide to either punish, her husband or do otherwise, depending on her feelings in that marriage. I think one of the reasons we will start with is she is having an emotional cheating. What do I mean by emotional cheating? Emotional cheating arises when a woman in marriage begins to, have feeling, seeking emotional support from a woman outside her home, outside her marriage. When she begins to have intimate conversation, having, sharing her secrets and feeling of emotional, bond with someone else who is not her husband. It is happening today. You can see it in the street. You can see it everywhere. Women have lost themselves. They have decided to leave their marriages and begin to go after other men outside. In some cases, though I do not support it, there are reasons why a woman will decide to leave her husband having attachment, but let it not lead to a bond that can destroy your marriage or further. It is not good. Make sure you talk it out. I keep saying that you should talk it out. Expose your feelings to your husband, else you will fall into a wrong hand, into trouble, which you may regret. Women, I'm talking to you. You will regret it later on in life. If it is not now, it can be tomorrow. Talk it out and free yourself. Another reason why a woman will decide to close her legs against her husband is as a reason of, again, cheating. In that other one, she is having a bond. Emotional cheating comes from, little things, bonding, revealing your secrets, your needs. Some of them go, to the extent of, asking for help from such men outside. But in this second point, she is into cheating. When a woman goes into cheating, what else does she need from the man? She is tired, and we decide to keep going out, staying and having fun with the man outside. What is the benefit? And the worst thing is that some of them will do this kind of thing to people who are in marriage. There are many ways they attract men into getting into this cheating with them. Some of them go fetish. This is why we ask women to make sure they pray for their husbands. Men are prone to so many things, and one of them is something like this, where a woman will force a man into cheating with her against their husbands in marriage is because you do not meet her needs in sexual act. Yes, some men, like I've said before in one of my videos, are very busy. They do not know that the feelings of their wives when it comes to sex. Many of them are married to their phones, to their works, to their work. They do not care whether the woman in the house or woman in house is having any feeling for such, acts. Most of these men are the causes why women go outside. Why so many women who cannot, or is not able to control themselves, rely upon the word of God, begin to go outside, begin to mess up. Men, please, we have seen that, social media is really, causing a lot of harm in, people's lives. When it comes to this act, romance and so on, many of you are not making effort to improve in your, in this act. You are not making any effort to satisfy your wives. No wonder so many of them, when you accost them, when you call them and sit down with them, they will begin to tell you how their husbands has, caused them or pushed them out to other men. But I keep telling them that it is not the solution to it. There was a case of a woman whose husband was like this. He's, keep traveling from one place to other. He does not stay in the house. He was never available in that marriage. One day, this woman, got enticed. I don't know what happened. So many factors can push a woman into misbehaving. Some men even use juju and jazz. Yes, they use it for people who, are not grounded in the Lord. This woman went outside with this man, unknown to her that the man had no HIV. That was how she got this deadly disease, came back, transferred it to the husband. Both of them are late today. What an unfortunate, issue. You see, men, you should be very careful. Be sensitive to the feelings of your wives. It is necessary. The feeling of your wife is necessary. Be sensitive to it. As much as you want her to do, her own part in that marriage, she needs it. She needs you. She needs your touch. Do it, and your marriage will bounce back. Another reason why a woman will decide to close her leg against her husband in marriage is because you do not provide her needs. Women, all over the world have needs. They have things they need, and that they should have it, and they believe that the man they married should be able to support them and provide their needs, especially if your wife is hardworking. She is supportive. If your wife have you, in her mind, she loves you and will never want anything bad to happen to you, why won't you provide for her? You see how men cause problem in their homes, in their marriages. This woman or this woman will go out to get something evil and come and give it to you. That was what happened between Adam and Eve. Eve, first ate the fruit. When the husband came back, she brought the fruit. The husband didn't resist. He never said no. He also ate it. This is the same way a woman will go out, get something deadly, and come and transfer it to you. You will have it. And before you know it, you are no more. Provide for your wives. Some women are, so attached to things of this world. They want this, they want that, they need everything. They want to get this at all costs. And if their husbands are not able to support them and give it to them, you see many of them dashing out to the street. Men, please, as much as is possible, according to your ability, as I always say, make sure you stretch out a helping hand to your wife in marriage. It is necessary. Another reason why women or a woman may decide or will decide to close her leg against her husband in marriage is because you are a drunk. I'm talking to those drunks wherever you are hearing me from. Some of them that smoke and their mouth are smelling. You drink and your mouth is smelling of liquor. If you are that woman, how will you feel? Some of them, their own is something you can't talk about. When they talk, even if you are in Jericho, you will get the odor will come straight to your nose. What an unfortunate unfortunate thing for a woman to have such a man who is a drunk, who does not know when to stop in drinking. It pushes women away. No woman would want to, come close, kiss, hug, or peck a man whose mouth is smelling. It is not, realizable. It is not easy. Think about this and wait. Wash your mouth before you would, desire your wife. Make sure you wash your mouth and smell nice. Another reason why a woman will decide to close her legs in marriage, the marriage that the man married her, and the word of God says she should give herself to her husband, except on special occasions, on agreement. But she decides to close her leg. It's because you are dating. You see some men, their hair is like as if they came out from the bush. Their bodies looking so dry and dirty. Some of them, I don't know whether their color is gray or white. You can't even differentiate. They look so dirty. If you are looking dirty outwardly, what of inside? Something happened. When I was young, I was traveling to a place. All of a sudden, I noticed that the vehicle in front of our own vehicle was, it started losing, control. All of a sudden, I noticed the man tumbled and fell into a ditch. We came down and I ran, not knowing what he was carrying was tina, 500, tins of tina. It was pouring, the color, I didn't know what it was, like blood. I was thinking it was the man's blood. I was shouting, calling people to come and help. So eventually when they came, pushed up the vehicle, brought the man out, I said, okay, let's help him, take him to the hospital. I left where I was going. I took him to the hospital. When we got there, there's something I noticed. When they asked him if he has eaten, they wanted to give him injection. I said, no, let's ask him whether he has eaten. But that was by 2 to 3. This man has not taken his food. I now make sure he has something, in his stomach. I noticed again that when they wanted to give him injection, the underwear, the pant this man was on, was as dirty as what I cannot explain. This is a married man. If a man can come out traveling from one state to another with such an underwear, such pants, tell me how that place will be smelling. Men are supposed to be careful. Women have taste. Most women are very neat, and we like neat things. We like neat things. We want to, smell something good, not, foul smell. This man was so dirty. I looked at him, I shook my head. When eventually he was discharged, we went to visit him. The wife, beautiful wife in the house. I was somehow, I said, if this man has this kind of wife, why is he so dirty like this? So even if, men, please, I'm talking to you, your wife is not able to keep you neat, especially your underwears, please make sure you keep them neat yourself. It pays. Wash your underwears, look neat. It will even help you to attract your wife. If a woman you keep in the house sees that you are neat from in to outward, to the outside, she will pursue you. She will be the one coming after you. But when you are dirty, such dirty, man, she will run away from you. She will close her legs against you. Learn a lesson. Another reason why a woman in marriage, a woman you married, you paid her price, will decide to close her legs against you, is that she has, a problem of vaginal dryness, which gives her injuries each time you have sex with her. Do you understand, men? Some women are frigid. They are so dry. Some of them have this dryness of, vagina, that no matter what you do, except you are knowledgeable, you know how to handle them, you are going to inflict, injuries on her. She will have injuries. And such injuries are so painful. And this will make her, if you are insensitive, You do not bother. All you know is to go up and down. She will close her legs against you. She will close her legs on you, my brothers. It is a pity that you have a wife and she decide to close her legs against you. It is painful. There was a story of a pastor who married a woman. From the time they wedded, the woman refused to open her legs to her husband. What a pity. The man did everything. He, knew it is difficult for him to divorce the wife. It is because I'm into marriage cheating that I know what and how he can follow such a woman to get her back. If you are such a man, kindly message, use the comment section, tell me how it is. I will advise you on how to follow such a woman. It is a pity indeed. Another reason why women close their legs against their husbands in marriage is as a result of you do not provide for the family. You do not provide for the family, my brother. They ask you for money, for food, you will go outside and eat to your satisfaction. Oga, bring money. Darling, bring money. You just pretend as if you are deaf. You are not hearing. How do you expect such a woman who is hungry from morning till night to open her legs to you? It is impossible. There was a man I saw one day eating outside, and I called him. I said, you are eating now, look at all the food they put for you. When you get to the house now, you will not bring money for food. How will he bring when he's already filled? He will just say, let them anyhow they like, let them take it. Men, please, as much as it is possible, instead of spending money outside and coming to the house, there is nothing on table for your family. Please save that money. It is better you give her what you have than nothing at all. 9 was pass. Make sure you are interested in your marriage. Be interested in your family. This is what attracts a woman to give you respect. Oh, my husband is good. Oh, my husband is wonderful. God bless my husband. Oh, God promote my husband. You won't get it from a hungry woman. A woman who is not taken care of. Even when they mention such prayer points, you will just close her mouth and look elsewhere. But a woman who is taken care of, immediately before the pastor would have finished mentioning the prayer points, she will be the first person to start. This is what you get when you love and provide for your family. Another reason why women close their legs against their husbands in marriage is because of lack of communication. Most men, especially in this era of phone, I've said it before, do not communicate with their wives. What they are doing, their wives do not know. A man went and borrowed plenty of money some time ago. He was a believer. The wife did not know. No communication. It was when the people he borrowed money came to carry their car that the woman now knew. Very bad. Communicate with your wife. If you are not there, your wife should be there. Your wife should learn what you do. Talk with your wife. Groom your wife. Train your wife through communication in marriage. And you will, enjoy it. You will enjoy it, men. All this, being attached to people outside and, leaving your wife in the house is not good. Later on, she will be the one to step in. If you travel, I won't say if you die, you will not die. And as you do this, God will bless you and bless your home. And you will be happy and your wife will open her legs to you. If you are watching me and you have something to add as concerning this topic, why women in marriage close their legs against their husbands, kindly use the comment section, pour down your mind. Tell us what you observe and experience you had. If you are seeing me for the first time in this channel, kindly help your sister subscribe to my channel. If you have been watching without subscribing, Where are you, my brothers and my sisters? Kindly encourage me, subscribe to my channel, share this video, share this channel to all your friends as well. Give this channel a thumbs up, hit the notification button so that each time I post my video, you will be the first to get it. Kindly encourage us by watching our videos. Remember, we post our videos here 2 to 3 times every week. Follow us and remain blessed. Love you. See you next time. Bye bye.